Ah. Before the founding of House Yorkie, before Yorkshire was even on the map, it was my people, the Brigands and Brigantia. Now let me take you back in time. My time in Golarion with Pathfinder Kingmaker. Let me start with an apology, because apparently I forgot to hit record before moving on from where I last left this. And I've just cleared out Varnold and saved. Sorry. Turns out there was a bunch of Spriggans there instead of the people of Varnold. And they say it was empty when they arrived. I found a note about Mordecai and some note threatening don't be friends with the Baron from Yorkshire. So something weird's going on. Also met a raven who seems to be a bit nosy and insulting. I need to head back to my lands. Deal with whatever this is. Then I can think about moving on. Nothing. Unless, nope, there's no one waiting to talk to me or anything. Right, I don't know why it's showing that as an exclamation then. Let me have a look over there at the barony. Nothing there. So, let's try out at the Gulch, shall we? Oh yeah, and Kenra got smacked down. So we've got Kaliki right now. Which we won't have after we rest.
A rest would be welcome.
Yep, we know. Wrong place. We'll try here. Manage. I'll bear on that, I think.
You're the perfect height for stabbing someone in the groin. Why don't you do it? That's a winning move in any battle.
Well, it doesn't sound very heroic. None of the heroes from the books I've read ever did this.
Don't mean it don't work. While travelling through the hills of Norman, we noticed something worrisome. Crows circle the sky, much as they do upon spying a corpse to feast on. More ominous yet, clouds of smoke trailed into the sky as well. Noticing that, we approached carefully. We soon saw what attracted the crows. Dead horse slain in the ditch, one leg missing, and its carcass already picked by scavengers. Near the horse, what was looked to be the corpse of a former rider, a young man clad only in undergarments. Oh dear. The smoke was coming from a bonfire around which goblins were roasting the horse leg. It seemed their hunger was stronger than their fear of these animals. Other goblins were busy rummaging through the clothes of a deceased man and taking whatever bits they could find. One goblin was strutting around wearing a beret with a feather, another velvet jacket, and two other goblins wearing silver boots. Bear and asked for explanation. Realising we weren't in a playful mood, the goblins grew defensive, almost pleading, "It's not us. We not killed no one, he already deaded." The goblins' words tumbled over each other as they in their haste to exonerate themselves. But they seemed to be sincere. Horse threw him, nasty thing, broke his neck, horse killed him. We not even tried eating him, yet. After hearing their story, we let the goblins go with a warning. For that, we made sure to reclaim everything they'd taken from the deceased, including a hefty coin pouch. Alas, in this backwater, coin proved of little use. Alas, the body laid before us belonged to none other than Tomin Havanki. Oh, we were looking for him. A noble from Gralton. The one whose brother begged us to look for him. The letter in his jacket pocket, yellowed with age, confirmed his identity. It was signed Madian Havanki, a relative. All we could do then was take the tragic news to his brother. Yep, I think that's what we're doing, heading back home. Have a word with him. Long trip back.
I require rest.
Yeah, I'm sure we all do. But I won't worry about it too much. We can rest when we're home. Enter tavern. Tell our boy about his brother. It's a shame. Address, there you are. Managed to find anything? Bad news, your brother's dead, and I found this letter on his body. That's all. My poor father won't be able to cope with such a loss. What have you done, brother, and for what? After reading the letter, Edric sighs bitterly and shakes head in dismay. So that's how it all started. My brother found our great-grandfather's letter in the family archives, and he decided to follow his example. And most unfortunately, he did. This means I'm still heir to the title now, but this doesn't give me the tiniest trifle of joy. Believe me, well, I'll have to stay in your capital for a while. If during your travels you happen to find yourself in this ill-fated tomb, do me a favour and tell me what two Havanki daredevils died for. Tell me about your great-grandfather. Madian Havanki was known for his bravery and recklessness. When our family was dealing with some financial difficulties, his best idea was to leave his family estate, his wife and his children in the care of his brother and go off treasure hunting with a group of daredevils of some kind, let's say. No one has seen him since. Unfortunately, stories like this aren't unusual in our family. Stories about the exploits of my great-grandfather have become legends. The bards praised his courage. Too bad no one wrote any songs about his widow and everything the poor woman had to endure. See what I can do for you. Look forward to any news. So I guess we're looking for Grandad now. Or great-granddad. Right, throne room. See what's going on. Maybe get a bit of a rest. Oh, we got this guy here. Barask. Another gift. Gleaming chain shirt. Thank you. Craftsman's track. The treasurer ordered the purchase and import of machines from Absalom to make working with rope material significantly easier. The craftsmen, their task now much more convenient and simple, turn to work with enthusiasm. Nicely done. Undead sightings. Our scouts confirmed the presence of monsters and local militia. Successfully eliminated the threat. Nicely done. Problem, the intruder. Ain't got nothing there. Lindsay, why don't you do that? Travelling interrogator and executioner. Priestess of Zunkothon is offering her services to the Baron. The half-elf is certain that there is much to learn from the Baron's prisoners once they're in her hands. Celebrity visit. Val, why don't you handle that? One of the most famous Mivoni bards is passing through the region. Yeah, have a chat with her. Undead sightings. Reggie, you. Put you a point on there. A band of hulking undead creatures were seen in the region. The locals are terrified. Sort them out. Advisors. Do I have anyone not filled? No. I don't have an advisor for that slot.
I require rest.
Yeah, we know. There we go.
I lead, you follow.
I got something happening on the table. Well, it thinks there's something happening on the table. There isn't. Alright. 2 days for Harim to finish poltergeist in the temple. Shall I wait for that? Let's see. I think we got plenty of time. So let's let Harim finish up. Munguk's drunken rage is still raging. 2 events are thinkers. Problem. One of the villagers. Oh, it's easy. Don't want to be sensible and get anymore in it. That might have to pass. Rest in peace. Problem. Local leader and a loyal servant of the crown has died. He was a pillar of the community and the embodiment of stability. Death has stirred up the community. Well, have an extra point. That's fine. You can sort that out. Yeah, we can't do anything there. No advisors can help there. Poltergeist in the temple. Success. The high priest entered the temple and disappeared inside. What exactly transpired within that sacred hall remains a mystery, but the evil ghost has disappeared without a trace. Nah. I want you out of there, Harim, honestly. Just want Sana in there. You're a morny bugger, she's not. Rank up, support the high priest. Munguk's drunken rage. Don't like it's ongoing. Success, rank 3. Celebrity visit failed. Val, you're useless. The Grand Diplomat firmly rejected her proposal and offered the priestess to go away. The nation glorified in the advisor's sense of justice. Munguk's drunken rage, you completed that. Munguk has finally been exiled from your lands. People are sighing with relief. So am I after all those hits. Nature's rage. The councillor lost no time in tracking the raging animals back to their lairs and slaughtering them. The remaining beasts have scattered and pose no threat. Rest in peace. A memorial to the deceased was opened in the city. The symbol means a lot to the people. It also means a lot to the authority that the authorities respect, celebrate their loyal servants. Right, intruder, nothing. Problem. Alright, we can sort this one out. One of the... Oh, that's the villager won't accept us, isn't it? Idiots. Actually, I should see... No rank ups. There's no region ups. There's training. Strengthen John Sana. Alright. Project. Divine protection. So, Sana, you can get on that. We can't do anything with that. Events. Let's see. Nothing there. Free thinkers. And Raiden Man. Alright, a druid from the lands of Linnom Kings is offering to perform a bloody ritual called a Braided Man. It involves a human sacrifice. The ritual promises to grant a bountiful harvest, but it's ethical to burn someone. Lindsay, go have a word with his look. Oh no, not you. Why don't you do it, Chandra? Free thinkers. Al, you can deal with that, I think. Project. Oh, only Sana can do that. Well, she's going to have to wait on getting that strengthened. You be lost, you can sort that out. And we can't do anything with that. So everything's in good order there. Oh, we got our lad here. Dragon, please accept this ankle breaker. Good. I need to get you working on your grandfather's armour. Gladly. I've been itching to start, but a crassen word is law. No new work until I complete my current orders. I'm not some ordinary fool whose mind is so full of fancies and fresh ideas that it can't finish a proper task. Alright, that's fine. Oh, here we are with her. Shania, I am happy to see you, most worthy one. A new gift, thank you. Urge you to visit me at my workshop. No problem. Please accept this fine item. Art piercer. Sounds good. I don't need your stories, I just want to know how to help you. Right. Right, it's time to head over and chat with her. See what's going down. Dance at New Forest. Something sure up here? I don't think so. No. Oh, did I finish upgrading something to a town and now I actually need to do it? That could be. So I'm working on that.
I require rest.
I need to catch my breath.
Yeah, we know. There she is. What do you want, Shania? Pleased to see you. What happened this time? Shania hands you a heavily worn piece of metal. I've heard, O worthy one, that there lives a storyteller in your realm, whose eyes can see into the memories of things. Please show him this. It was the tip of the spear that once belonged to my esteemed ancestor, Vubalak, who was fated to live in interesting times. But it was then that oh god, is she going to go on again? A million Vudrani came out to fight him, and amongst them was the cleric of Vubalak. Kuthagaz walked across the ocean, and the water reached only up to his waist. He was covered by a mighty shell like a beetle, and the slime from his body coated the waters like fat, calming the waves around him, and his many mouths dripped to his spittle. Kuthagaz cried out, and the putridity of its breath made creatures faint, bleeding from their eyes, their noses and their ears, while the monster's saliva burned through everything it touched. Trust me, for I have seen stones that were touched by this poison. Vubalak, however, called forth the priests, and they cast their magic. The ocean boiled, and Kuthagaz began to boil in it. The whales came surfacing around him, what, in boiling water, as he screamed, and his chitin hardened, becoming more and more fragile, till it finally cracked and crumbled. Finally, Vubalak saw the hearth of the Dance of Disharmony. He jumped so high that his mighty body blocked the sun. And the stars shone in the day. If he was blocking the sun, he'd block the stars too, wouldn't he? You're not even making sense. He then threw his spear and shattered Kodakar's heart into 101 pieces. We have managed to gather some of the pieces, but not all. Perhaps if the storyteller were to read the spear's memories, be able to tell where the other pieces went. Yeah, I gotta go. Let me have a look at what we've got here anyway. We've got this ankle breaker. That's a javelin. Heavy crossbow +1. I prefer ankle breaker for you. Crimson Counselor Quarterstaff. Scimitar +2. Slicer is a scimitar. You could use scimitars, but you're not doing. Will of the Disciple. Really nothing there. Gleaming chain shirt, maximum +4. You're already wearing that. You could wear it. Yeah, you can wear that. You've got +5, so I'm not going to give you something like that. Lesser defense. What am I wearing? What am I using at the moment? 4. I've got 5 here. That gives damage reduction 2 on everything. Right, you, Reg. Oh, you're not using a shield, are you? I don't think I need it. Protection +3. That's a +2. Right. All good. Quick rest. And it's back to capital. Have a word with storyteller for our lass over here. Right, up we go. Oh yeah, I know what I wanted to check, didn't I? Yep, there's an upgrade, that's why. Enter. Build. We got a beers already somewhere. Oh yeah, there. That's going to be a lighthouse. That's alone. So do we have a watchtower? Or a tannery? Tannery will work. We've got goblin quarters. We got troll quarters. We can't afford. So troll quarters will take up that area. Nowhere to put that right now. So that explains why it had an exclamation. So, on our way back.
rest would be welcome.
Yeah, we can do that when we're at the palace, can't we? Enter throne room.
I require rest.
Yeah. Shut up, Yorkie. Talk to the storyteller first, then we'll have a rest. We'll pop down and back again. Golarion asked me to show you this spear fragment. Storyteller touches the spear fragment. When he speaks, his voice sounds weak and depressed. We've been walking for 10 days. The caravan's owner is swearing and scratching himself. Seems the fat slob got some bad mosquito bites. I think he's regretting his decision to bypass the border guard through a smuggling route. Half the porters have upset stomachs, likely due to drinking water from the stream I found yesterday. I guess there must have been a reason it reeked. You think? I walked in front, trying to seem respectable and intimidating. Otherwise, they might realise I'm lost. The trouble really started 3 days ago. I only saw the map once, but there was definitely supposed to be just one path here. We found dozens. Only an experienced guide would be able to read the right one. Of course, the caravan owner thinks I am such a guide. I told him I've been running this route for 10 years. I know every bush and by name. I really need the money. They won't let me run up my tab anymore. There's a whistle, then hooting from the bushes, bandits. 12 ragged, filthy people with rotten teeth and sunken eyes. Not much worse than us now. Rise from the bushes, their hair and clothes a mess. I raise my spear and scream threateningly, which usually scares off the weaker ones. Not these bandits. They got close. I swing. I stumble. I'm falling and I hear something crack. Did I break a bone? No, it's a spear. I fell across the shaft, practically sitting on it, and it snapped. The bandit attacks, his bludgeon spinning overhead. Terrified, I crawl under the cart. Members of the caravan are being slaughtered around me like cattle. It was an evil hour when they chose to trust me. Balak, a sham guard, a drunkard, and a sad coward who inadvertently led them all straight into a bandit ambush. Storyteller hands back the spear fragments. What an unpleasant memory. I do not believe the owner of this piece was a meritorious individual. I'll leave you to it then. Right, go take a nap. And then talk to Shania. Out we go, and down to Shania. What now? The giants, several slightly wild giants, have been wandered into a settlement. They wish to be hired as hands. They are powerful and might be useful, but they frighten the people. Amiri, you look like you're good for this one. Let's go.
A rest would be welcome.
Yeah, I know you want to rest, blah de blah. You always want to rest.
Resting would be nice.
Just because we've been marching for more than a full day doesn't mean you have to rest. It might do. The storyteller in your ancestor was a coward and a failure, not a hero. I'm sorry. The Vudrani frowns, but then her face lightens and a smile crosses her lips. This is not news that I expected to hear, and still, this is news. Is this news all that bad? It means that I need not sail back to Vudra. may instead continue my work here. This reminds me of a story. Oh god. Can we just skip your story and pretend I'm listening? Just pretend I'm listening. There we are. $155 days left of the curse. Quick rest. And with that, we can leave. Is there another place I need to convert? I doubt it. Nope. None of that's new. Right, well I'm guessing we need to be up here somewhere. Overgrown cavern, that might be, it's just shown up. Let's head back up here. And actually, I think what we're going to do is follow up on this next time. So, you've been a great audience.
Be welcome.
Yeah, I know. This has been Pathfinder Kingmaker, and I'm glad to have had you around. I've been Yorkie the Barbarian. Bye now.